Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? I'm just making a video. I haven't made a video in a while. It's been winter time, but we are coming out of it. It's now a rainy day in March. Last 2 weekends, we got lucky. Really nice warm temperature, sunny skies. I had all the cars out, and that was a really good feeling. Now, my video today is about a new tool that I bought that I really like. I figured I would share it. You know, every 3 years on these cars, I replace the fuel line, fuel filter, and I flush out the brake fluid and replace the brake fluid. I just did the fuel line on the 60. There's the old one. I have read that the German claw fuel line doesn't really like today's fuels. I do use ethanol-free fuel in the car, so I don't know how long this fuel line would last, but every 3 years I change it. It just happens to be this time of year. I've done it on the 59, the 52, and now the 60. The 57 I will do next year just because that car was just done being restored 2 years ago. So next year I'll do it to that car. Anywho, so I'm flushing the brakes on this, and I bought a new snap-on self-bleeder, which I really like. I did it on the last 2 cars, and it worked out pretty well. So I'm just going to make a quick video and show you everybody how it works. You got the air compressor hooked up there because you need air to use this tool. There's the brake reservoir. I take a turkey baster and I just suck out all the old brake fluid to empty that reservoir out, pour new fluid, and then, as you know, you just have to flush the fluid out from the wheel cylinders. I always start from the wheel cylinder farthest away from the master cylinder, which is the right rear. So that's which one we're doing. It's my first one. It's funny, man, these cars sit. Sometimes they fire up and sometimes they're a real bitch to get running. This one was cranking and 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 would spit, crank and crank and crank and crank and spit. But finally got started. I took it for a good drive last weekend when it was sunny out, so runs good. It's always tough when they sit. And I know people say you should start your cars up and let them warm up every month or so. I can buy into that if the car sits for maybe, I don't know, 7-8 months or longer. I kind of stop driving these. I try and take them for one more trip in November, and then I start to mess with them like I am now in March. So, I mean, for 4 or 5 months that they sit, I don't start them. I just let them sit. I don't think the seals are going to dry out in 4 to 5 months' time, so I don't even mess with it. But they are a little bit of a bitch to start. The 52 took a little bit, but it started. The 59, not too bad. The 57, not too bad. But this thing was like, he just didn't want to start. We had a disagreement, but now we're agreeing again, and it runs good. So, anywho, enough of my blabbling. So I got the self-bleeder here from the Snap-on guy. You just hook it up to your air line, and then this goes on to the bleeder on the wheel cylinder. Put it on there. I hit the trigger to build up pressure. Then I crack open the wheel cylinder, and you can just watch the fluid come out. And then I just kind of suck it out, and then obviously you keep checking the reservoir to make sure you don't go empty, and just keep filling with new fluid. And then once the new fluid gets back to here, I'll go to the other rear wheel, and then I'll do the 2 front wheels, and the brake fluid's done. It's cleaned out, good to go for another 3 years. So let me get this on the bleeder, and I'll show you how it works. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so this isn't going to be like super easy doing this one hand, but I feel like making a video because I haven't made a video in a while. Anyways, So as you can see, I got it on the bleeder on the wheel cylinder. And I'm going to pull my trigger right here. I'm going to build up some pressure. And once it starts doing that, then I'll come up here. I already loosened this bad boy up a little bit just so I can. But then I will. I think I will. Maybe I won't. A little stinker. I can never do videos professionally on my own. Woo! Look at that, I'm leaving. Wow, I feel so stupid right now. Okay. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Alright, so then, hang on 1 second. Okay, so I was able to make that work. Now you can kind of see the fluids coming into the bottle there. And then I'll hit the trigger to keep the vacuum going. Woo. You can hear it coming out, and does a pretty good job. You can see I'm getting fluid in the bottom there, and you just keep going at it for a little bit. Keep the vacuum on, and pay attention to how much is going in the self-bleeder bottle here, so that way you don't run out of fluid in the front. And then whenever you're want to check it, just close that off. Go check the reservoir in the front. All right, so I still got plenty of fluid in here, and that is new fluid because I turkey basted the old fluid out, and I'll just keep filling it up. Everybody knows how to bleed brakes. That's not true, but I'm sure most of you do. Anywho, so that's the bleeder from Snap-on. Works pretty well. I am going to put my phone down now so that I can do this and get this done with. But summertime's coming, folks. It's a good time. Also my winter maintenance checklist is clean the points, check them, just check the timing. I just watched a video on distributor maintenance, which I do. You put grease on the lobe inside the distributor, clean everything inside. I've always done that every winter. I don't want to break down in the summer cruising time. So that's that. But it's a poopy day out. Good day to stay in the garage and do some maintenance work. All right, well, that's all I got. Take care, and God bless America.